All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set now for Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies lead the series 2-1. It's a best of 5, so it's whoever wins 3 games first. So Philadelphia can wrap it up with a win today, or Chicago can force a Game 5. If there is a Game 5, we will have it right after this game. If there is not a Game 5, we'll go back to football, and we'll have the Patriots and the Dolphins for you. So that's the game plan. Salisbury in the house. Good to see you, Salisbury. If you missed it earlier, the game that just ended, we had a football game. The Chargers beat the Seahawks 24-7 to kick off Week 7. That's in the video section. It's also on YouTube. I just loaded it to YouTube just a moment ago. All right, let's head out to Chicago for this one. Phillies and the Cubs, Game 4 of the NLDS here at Jammin' Sports. There's your lineups for tonight. Jammin' Sports presents Game 4 of the National League Division Series. Live from Shibe Park in Philadelphia, it's the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Lead the series 2-1. They can wrap it up tonight. Game 4 of the National League Division Series up next here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the first inning. Pete Alexander is the starting pitcher for Philadelphia tonight. Can the Phillies wrap it up, or will the Cubs force a Game 5? Once again, if there is a Game 5, it'll be right after this. We'll play them back-to-back tonight. First baseman Cap Hansen will lead things off for the Cubbies. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Salisbury, the Fox, in the room. The 0-1 pitch. Right up the middle. Back to Alexander. He'll throw to first for the out. One down for the Cubs. Here at the top of the first. Your starting lineup for Chicago. Ron Santo, the third baseman, up next. The American League Championship Series is set. It'll be the Mariners and the White Sox. The winner of this series will take on the Giants in the National League Championship. Santo at the plate. In their first strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Rips it into right field, the base hit. A one-out single. Abreu will throw it in, holding him to a single. A one-out single for Ron Santo, and the Cubs have a runner aboard here in the top of the first. Next up, Billy Williams, the left fielder. There goes Santo, and they'll just get the lead runner. As Ryan Howard makes the play at first, it'll be a sacrifice. It moves Santo down to second base. Two down for the Cubs. And now Sammy Sosa, the right fielder, comes up. 2 outs, runner on second base. The pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second base. That's Ron Santo at second. 1-1 pitch. And that's a shot right to the second baseman. Utley makes the play. At the end of a half inning, no score. Here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the first. Fergie Jenkins is the starting pitcher for the Cubbies. Jenkins was a really good pitcher back in the 70s for the Cubs. That's right. You got that right, Salisbury. Richie Ashburn, the center fielder, will lead things off. And rips it foul. That's right, lose, and we'll go back to Wrigley for game 5. 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Richie Ashburn. And now the 2-1 pitch. Lays a bunt down the third base line, but it goes foul. And the count goes to 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. We shall see. And now the 3-2 pitch to Ashburn. High in the air, out to left field. Will that drop? No, foul ball. It remains 3-2. Ashburn will come back. 3-2 pitch. Went around, struck him out for out number 1. Ashburn goes down swinging. And now Jimmy Rollins, the shortstop, up next. Went out, bases empty, outside, ball 1. That's right, PHI Park in Philadelphia. I use the historic stadiums wherever possible. 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line. Out of play. Count goes to 1-1. It's got a secret. Do tell. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. The right field wall was not like that. I've seen pictures. I thought it was. 1-2 pitch. And that hit him. He'll get the walk. It'll be a 1-out walk for Rollins. And now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, will come up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. So there's 1 out for the Phillies here in the bottom of the first. They have a runner at first base with 1 out. I see. There goes the runner. And Rollins is safe. Stolen base for Jimmy Rollins. And now the Phillies with a runner on second base with 1 out. Meanwhile, the count is 0-2 to Schwarber. The pitch by Jenkins. Up high, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Jimmy Rollins at second. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Count remains at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out for out number 2. Schwarber swings on an inside pitch. Now the Cubs are the defending World Series champions, trying to get back there. But they're facing elimination tonight if they lose. And now third baseman Mike Schmidt with 2 outs. Rollins at second base. The pitch outside. It'll be 1-0. Schwarber, you okay? That's funny. Count goes to 1-0 to Schmidt. The 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. That'll even the count at 1-1. I've got the Phillies in those 70 uniforms. That looks so good. They should have never left those. 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch to Schmidt. Fouls it off down the third base line. Counts at 2-2 to Mike Schmidt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. The pitch by Jenkins. Up high, full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out at the end of 1. No score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the second. Here in Game 4, Ernie Banks, the shortstop, will lead things off for the Cubs. Pete Alexander is the pitcher for Philadelphia. No score. We go to the top of the second. In there for a strike, 0-1. I believe Evil Dead has joined us. Good to have Evil Dead back. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Alexander will field, flip to Howard for the out. 1 down for the Cubs. Here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Hack Wilson, the center fielder, will come up. 1 out, base is empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. Maybe Evil Dead can give us some info on Pete Alexander. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off as quickly. 0-2 to Wilson. The diminutive one. He's only 5'6". He's the center fielder. 0-2 pitch. That hit him. It'll be a walk. A 1-out walk for the Cubs. Wilson's aboard. And now Aramis Ramirez. He's the DH. He's up next. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. One out for the Cubs, runner on first. Ramirez at the plate, it's 0-1 the count. They throw to first, they get Wilson in a pickle, and he's out. Wilson gets hung up between first and second. He gets tagged out for out number 2. The count remains at 0-1 to Ramirez. The pitch, in there for a strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. PHI Park in Philadelphia is where we are. Thank you, Evil Dead. He's an old guy. Ground ball to Schmidt. He'll throw to first for the out. At the end of 1.5, no score here at Chapman Sports. We go to the bottom of the second. First baseman Ryan Howard will lead things off for the Phillies. 373 wins. That's a bunch. 1911 to 1930. Howard will lead things off. Outside, 1-0. Bottom of the second, no score. The 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. Evil Dead and Salisbury the Fox, my two moderators here tonight. Fergie Jenkins, he was a good pitcher. When did Jenkins play? I know it was in the 70s. Up high, 2-1. Jenkins was a good pitcher. In there for a strike. Count goes to 2-2. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ryan Howard. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 1. 4 strikeouts for Jenkins. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu, will come up for Philadelphia. 1 out, bases empty. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. 65 to 83. He played longer than I thought. Fergie Jenkins, he was a good one. And now the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to Santo, throws to first for the out. 2 down for the Phillies. Abreu grounds out to third. And now the DH, Bryce Harper, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. Harper at the plate. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. One of the more recent players, Bryce Harper, rips that one down the line, but foul. Count quickly, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And that'll end the inning. After 2 complete, we're scoreless here at Chapman Sports. We go to the top of the third. Gabby Hartnett, he's the catcher for the Cubs. He'll lead things off. Alexander's still on the mound. Down low, ball 1, count goes to 1-0. We're in the top of the third inning, no score here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Pitch is ripped right up the middle, a base hit. Ashburn will throw it in. A leadoff single for Gabby Hartnett. And the Cubs have a runner aboard. Philadelphia leads the series 2-1. They can wrap it up tonight. Ryan Sandberg, the second baseman. Down low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first for the Cubs. Hartnett at first. The 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. Welcoming to Chapman Sports, Game 4 of the NLDS. We're picking up a crowd tonight, I appreciate it. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. We're scoreless in the top of the third. 2-1 pitch. Down the line, foul. And that'll even the count at 2-2 to Ryan Sandberg. And now the 2-2 pitch. Down low, ball count. Full count at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2 to Ryan Sandberg. Nobody out for the Cubs here at the top of the third. They have a runner at first base. Gabby Hartnett at first. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be another base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Cubs to start the third inning. Hartnett and now Sandberg, back-to-back singles. And with nobody out, the Cubs have runners at first and second. First baseman Cap Hansen comes up next in their first strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 0-2. Pitch. Blooper back to Alexander. He'll throw to first. It'll be a sacrifice. That'll move the runners down to second and third. The only play was to first base. And now the Cubbies with one out. They have runners at second and third. Ron Santo, the third baseman, comes up. A base hit would score 2 runs. The pitch by Alexander. Outside, ball 1. Crowd didn't like that one. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at first or at second and third. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. A walk would load the bases. The Cubs tried to tie the series up with a win tonight. Forced a game 5. 3-0 pitch. In their first strike, 3-1. What the Phillies need is a double play. I don't know if they can get it though. 3-1 pitch. In their first strike, 3-2. Full count to Santo. 3-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. That's a big strikeout. 2 down. Now the Cubs need a base hit to score a run. It went from 3-0 to striking him out. And now Billy Williams, the left fielder, comes up. 2 outs, runners on second and third. And he fouls it off down the third base line. Strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. Game 4 of the National League Division Series. And now the 0-1 pitch. Did he go around? No. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch is fouled off. Count goes to 1-2 to Billy Williams. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Two pitch inside, full count, 3-2. A walk would load the bases with Sosa up next. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off down the third base line. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out at the end of the inning. At the end of 2.5. No score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the third. Second baseman Chase Utley will lead things off for the Phillies. Fergie Jenkins still on the mound for the Cubs. The pitch by Jenkins. Inside, ball one. Count goes to 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Pops it up. Hartnett, the catcher, makes the play for out number 1. So Utley pops out to the catcher. 1 down for the Phillies. And now the catcher, JT Realmuto, will be up next. 1 out, bases empty. Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Realmuto at the plate for the Phillies. Scoreless in the bottom of the third inning. 2-0 pitch. Realmuto out to left. Billy Williams going back, and that has left the yard. A solo shot by JT Realmuto. And the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Over the left field fence, or wall in this case. 1-0 Philadelphia. Let's take another look. Now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn, comes up. Phillies up 1-0, 1 out, bases empty. It's a ball, count goes to 1-0. Phillies can wrap it up tonight, and they'll take on the Giants in the championship if they win. 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. Rips it foul down the first base line. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off down the line. Count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. We've had a lot of full counts so far in this game. And now the 3-2 pitch. He went around. No. Ball 4. Take your base. It's a 1 out walk for Ashburn. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will come up. 1 out, runner on first. The Phillies up 1-0. They throw to first. Ashburn back in time. The pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. 1 out, runner on first. That's Ashburn. The count's 0-1 to Rollins. The pitch. Ripped into right field. Sosa makes the play for out number 2. Well hit, but Sosa was right there. 2 down for the Phillies. As Rollins flies out to right. Kyle Schwarber, he struck out last time he was up on an inside pitch. He struck out so bad, Salisbury asked him what was wrong. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it down the third base line. Count goes to 0-1. Ashburn still sitting at first base. 2 outs. There goes Ashburn. And he's safe. That wasn't even close. He got a good jump. And now the Phillies have a runner on second. Good 2 outs. Trying to add to their lead. They've already got 1 run this inning. The count's 0-2 to Schwarber. The pitch, down low, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on an inside pitch again. And that'll end the inning. But JT Realmuto with a solo shot. And the Phillies lead it 1-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th. Sammy Sosa will lead things off for the Cubs. Phillies up 1-0. Sosa, the right fielder. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Just a 1-0 Philly lead. Ripped down the third base line, but fouled. Count goes to 1-1. Pete Alexander still on the mound for the Phillies. 1-1 pitch. And that's right to Schmidt. He'll throw to first for the out. Sosa grounds out to third. 1 down for the Cubbies. Next up, the shortstop, Ernie Banks. 1 out, bases empty here in the top of the 4th. The pitch, swung on. Who's going to pick it up? Realmuto throws to first for the out. Banks grounds out to the catcher. 2 down. Nice play by JT Realmuto. 2 down for the Cubs. Hack Wilson, the center fielder, up next. 2 down, bases empty. Down low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases empty. 2-1 pitch to Wilson. Ground ball to Schmidt. Oh, it hit the bag and at the last second. The bag deflected the ball. Schmidt couldn't get to it. They'll score that an infield single, I think. They're not charging Schmidt with the error. So it's a 2-out single for Wilson. And now the DH, Aramis Ramirez, up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off quickly, 0-2 to Ramirez. 2 outs, runner on first. That's Wilson at first base. And now the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. Phillies up 1-0 here in the top of the 4th. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off down the first base line. Remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Right to Howard at first for the out. At the end of 3.5, Phillies lead it 1-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Third baseman Mike Schmidt will lead things off for the Phillies. Phillies up 1-0. Here in Game 4, they can wrap it up tonight. First pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Fergie Jenkins still on the mound for the Cubs. 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. And that's a base hit out to center field. Wilson will throw it in. It'll be a leadoff single for Mike Schmidt. And now due up next, Ryan Howard, the first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first base for the Phillies. High in the air, out to left field. Williams going back. That one has left the building. A two-run shot by Ryan Howard. And the Phillies take a 3-0 lead. A two-run blast by Ryan Howard. Let's watch this one again. Almost the same place as Real Muto back in the second inning. Opposite field home run. And Philadelphia takes a 3-0 lead. Right fielder Bobby Abreu up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. Nobody out, bases empty. Phillies up 3-0. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped right to Sandberg. He'll throw to first for the out. Abreu grounds out to second. One down. And now the DH, Bryce Harper, comes up next. One out, bases empty for Harper. The pitch inside, 1-0. Your Cub infield. And now the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Gabby Hartnett, the catcher, will take the play. Makes it for out number 2. Harper pops out to the catcher. 2 down. And now the second baseman, Chase Utley, will be up next. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch by Jenkins. He popped it up. Santo at third base makes the play. However, Ryan Howard, a 2-run shot, and the Phillies take a 3-0 lead here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. We're at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Game 4 of the NLDS. Phillies lead the series 2-1. They lead the game 3-0. As we go to the top of the 5th inning. Gabby Hartnett, the catcher, will lead things off for the Cubs. Alexander's still on the hill. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Ripped up the middle, a base hit for Hartnett to lead off the 5th. Ashburn will throw it in. A leadoff single for the Cubs, trying to get back in this game. The Cubs face elimination tonight if they lose. And they're down 3-0. Ryan Sandberg, the second baseman. Nobody out, runner on first base. The pitch Down low, 1-0. They throw to first. Hartnett's back in time. For a catcher, Hartnett's pretty fast. He can steal. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul ball down the third base line. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Ryan Sandberg. And now the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. Back-to-back singles again for the Cubbies. Nobody out. Cubs trying to get back in the game. Runners on first and second with nobody out. We go to the top of the order, and I think it'll be Cap Anson, the first baseman. The pitch, low, ball one. Count goes to 1-0. Cubs are down 3-0. They have an opportunity here with runners on first and second with nobody out. And now the 1-0 pitch. Popped it up. Ashburn comes in from center and makes the play. One down. And the runners hold. They don't advance. Ron Santo will be up next for the Cubs. The third baseman, one out. Runner on first and second. Phillies looking for the double play here. The pitch, outside, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. That'll even the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Here's the pitch. Oh, just outside. That was close. Count goes to 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. That was very close. It's a tight strike zone tonight. It counts at 3-1 to Santo. 3-1 pitch. Rips it right to Howard. His only play is to first. Alexander will cover the bag. That'll be a sacrifice. That'll move the runners up 90 feet. And now the Cubs have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Billy Williams will come up, the left fielder. The Cubs need a base hit now to score a run. The pitch by Alexander. Did he go around? No. Count goes to 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A ground ball. Howard will throw to Alexander covering the bag. And that will end the inning at the end of 4 1/2. Phillies lead at 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th. The catcher, JT Realmuto, will lead things off for the Phillies. He hit a home run the last time he came up. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Phillies up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Up high, 1-1. If the Cubs come back and win, we'll have Game 5 right after this. Outside, 2-1. If the Phillies win, we'll go back to football. We'll have the Dolphins and the Patriots. 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. In there for a strike, full count. 3-2 to JT Realmuto. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 1. 7 strikeouts for Jenkins on the night. Real Muto not happy about that. Richie Ashburn, the center fielder, comes up. 1 out, base is empty. And it's right to Santo. He'll throw to first for the out. So Ashburn grounds out to third. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will come up. 2 outs, base is empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, base is empty. Phillies up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch by Jenkins. It's a ground ball, and Anson will take it. And at the end of 5 complete, Phillies up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 6th. Right fielder Sammy Sosa will come up. Phillies up 3-0. Here's the pitch. Ripped right to Utley. He'll throw to first for the out. Sosa grounds out to second for out number 1. Ernie Banks, the shortstop. 1 out, base is empty. Inside pitch, count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Good crowd here tonight, I appreciate it. The 2-0 pitch, down low, 3-0. Cubs have been getting people on base, but they just can't score runs. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 on 4 pitches. Banks is aboard. Nobody out, runner on first base. And now the center fielder, Hack Wilson, up next. One out, runner on first base. The pitch to Wilson. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. We're at PHI Park in Philadelphia. Game 4 of the NLDS. 1-1 pitch. Rips down the first base line, foul. Count goes to 1-2. Alexander was not a lefty, really? Oh well. 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Well, he is today. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count. Hack Wilson is at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Swung and struck him out for out number 2. 2 down for the Cubs. That was he blew that one by him. That was a big time miss. He swung too early, way too early. 2 down for the Cubbies here in the top of the 6th. Aramis Ramirez, the DH, up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Oh, 1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. Well, they got Manny Ramirez as a lefty as well. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it down the line. Count remains at 0-2 to Ramirez. May have to talk to these people. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Gotta love the Phillies uniforms, though. I like them. They're sharp. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains 1-2 to Ramirez. 2 outs, runner on first base. That's Billy Williams at first. 1-2 pitch. Did he go around? Yes. And that'll end the inning. After 5.5. Phillies up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Kyle Schwarber, the left fielder, will lead things off for the Phillies. Here in the bottom of the 6th with a 3-0 lead. Fergie Jenkins on the mound still. In there for a strike, 0-1. Phillies trying to wrap up the series tonight with a win. They're up 3-0. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the right field line, but hooking foul. Count remains 0-2. Outside, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. A ground ball. Sandberg bare hands it to first for the out. Nice play by Ryan Sandberg. If the scrubs don't come back. Well, if there's not a game 5, we'll go back to football. It'll be the Dolphins and the Patriots up next. Mike Schmidt pops it up. And Ernie Banks makes the play at short. 2 down for the Phillies. I'll do a football game after this. Back in the 4th inning, here's what Ryan Howard did. A 2-run shot. To give the Phillies a 3-0 lead. 2 outs, bases empty. And he pops that one up. Santo in foul territory at third. Makes the play. At the end of 6 complete. Phillies up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 7th. Oh boy, Phillies up 3-0. Gabby Hartnett will lead things off for the Cubs. Cubs are still down by 3. First pitch by Alexander, a ball. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. He went around. That'll even the count at 1-1. Gabby Hartnett is the catcher, by the way. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it down the third base line. Count goes to 1-2. The defending World Series champions, they need to do something. They're down 3-0. 1-2 pitch. Rips it to Utley. He'll throw to first for the out. Chase Utley, with a nice play. Ryan Sandberg, the second baseman, up next. 1 out, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll leave the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch, hit up in the air, out to right. Abreu goes back and makes the play for out number 2. Sandberg will fly out to right. And now Camp Hansen, the first baseman, 2 outs, bases empty. Hansen rips it down the line, but foul. Count goes to 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty for the Cubs here in the top of the 7th. That's a ball. Dominguez and Alvarado warming up in the bullpen for Philadelphia. Counts at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. A 2-out single for Hansen. That will extend the inning. Ron Santo, the third baseman, up next. It definitely would. He went around. Strike 1. And now the 0-1 pitch. He got a hold of that one, going back. And that one is left the building. A 2-run shot by Ron Santo. And now it's a 1-run game. The Cubs have pulled it within 1. A 2-run shot by Ron Santo. There we go. This is what Evil Dead said. They have a ball game again. You kind of knew it when he hit it. It made that sound. And now it's 3-2. Upper deck shot. Just a 1-run game. And now Billy Williams comes up with 2 outs. The left fielder inside, ball 1. Now if the Cubs come back and win this and force a game 5, that will be up next. We'll go ahead and wrap it up tonight. We'll push football to tomorrow. Inside 2-0. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Foul tipped at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And he fouls that one off. Count remains at 2-2 to Billy Williams. 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a bloop single in the left field. All this happening with 2 outs for the Cubs. They keep the inning alive here in the top of the 7th. And I think we've seen the last of Alexander. They're going to pull him. Never really a Scrubs fan. So Pete Alexander will come out. And let's see who Philadelphia brings in. Connor Brogdon will come in. I think he's a current player, if I'm not mistaken. Still 2 outs for the Cubs here in the top of the 7th. With a runner on first base, Sosa up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. The right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Billy Williams still sitting at first base. I think that's Williams. 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. Phillies trying to get out of the inning. They've given up 2 already. They still lead it 3-2. The 1-1 pitch. Down low. Yeah, he is. The person I wish that was on the team that's not is Tug McGraw. I wish he was on there. It's a ball, 3-1. Three-one pitch to Sosa. Ball 4. Oh boy. All of this happening with 2 outs. And now Ernie Banks, the shortstop, will come up. Still 2 outs, runner on first and second. Cubs trailing by a run. Phillies up 3-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, count goes to 1-0. Yeah, he was a good pitcher. He won game 3. Up high, 2-0. Yeah, he's there. Robin Roberts won game 3 the other night. Phillies falling apart here in the 7th. 2-0 pitch. Rips it foul. Count goes to 2-1. Phillies just need one more out to get out of the inning. 2-1 pitch. A ground ball to Schmidt. He'll throw to first for the out. However, the Cubs, they scored 2 on a 2-run shot by Ron Santo. And the Cubbies are now leading 3-2. And some music issues on that one. But we're back. It happens. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Philadelphia up 3-2. Bobby Abreu, the right fielder. It's a strike. Fulmer and Alzolay put some K-pop on. Warming up in the bullpen. I got crossed up. It's all right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. Phillies hanging on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Watch out, fan. Got a souvenir. Upside the head. Count goes to 2-2 to Abreu. Nobody out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. Full count. And now the 3-2 pitch. Rips it into left field. And that one is gone. We're seeing a lot of homers tonight. A solo shot by Bobby Abreu. And Philadelphia goes back up by 2. They take a 4-2 lead. Every home run has been over the left field wall. Almost the same spot. Here it is again. Bobby Abreu on a 3-2 pitch. Rips one over the left field wall. Upper deck shot. And that's it for Jenkins. They're going to pull him. So we'll see who the Cubbies bring in. New pitcher for Chicago, Michael Fulmer. We've seen him several times. He's a pretty good pitcher. Only his second appearance this postseason, though. Next up, Bryce Harper, the DH for the Phillies. They're up 4-2 now. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Harper hits one into the night. See ya. Solo shot. Back-to-back home runs by the Phillies. He got all of that. Wow. He hit that one a ton. Let's watch that one again. What a swing. Perfect swing. That's over the wall in left field, or in right field, excuse me. That left the building, literally, out onto the street beyond. Still nobody out, and the Phillies up 5-2. Second baseman Chase Utley, the first pitch is a strike. Count goes to 0-1. There's like a highway out there, just beyond the wall. It's like Fenway. 0-1 pitch. Down low, count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off, count goes to 1-2 to Utley. So back-to-back home runs by the Phillies, and they're back up by 3, 5-2, here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Pops it up. Billy Williams in left field makes the play for out number 1. One down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 7th. The catcher, JT Realmuto, back in the 3rd inning. He went yard. That was back in the 3rd. One out, base is empty. Here in the bottom of the 7th. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Down low, that'll even the count at 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike. That'll leave him the count at 2-2. One out, base is empty. The count's 2-2 to Realmuto. The 2-2 pitch. Swung at it. First strike 3. And out number 2. 2 down for the Phillies here at the bottom of the 7th. And now center fielder Richie Ashburn comes up. The Phillies have scored 2 runs so far this inning. Ashburn at the plate. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swung. And now leaving the count at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. Full count to Ashburn. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball down the third base line. Stays alive at the plate. Count remains at 3-2. And the pitch by Fulmer. A ground ball to Sandberg. He'll throw to first for the out. At the end of 7, the Phillies, with back-to-back home runs, take a 5-2 lead. First Abreu. And then Harper. Here at Jammin' Sports. Craig Kimbrell will come up next. Salisbury back in the room. Good to see you, Salisbury. Actually, I don't think you ever left the room. Salisbury never left the room. He's been here the whole time. Hack Wilson, the center fielder, up next. We go to the top of the 8th. Phillies up 5-2. What's up there, Salisbury? In there for a strike, 0-1. Dominguez and Alvarado. Watch this silly windup. Yeah, he does the crane. 0-1 pitch to Wilson. Outside, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch to Wilson. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch. That's foul down the first base line. Count goes to 1-2. Phillies up 5-2. 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Struck him out. 1 down here in the top of the 8th. I didn't know Sherry was here. Good evening, Sherry. Always good to have Sherry on Jammin' Sports with Evil Dead. I guess Sherry is Mrs. Dead. If you're Evil Dead, she's Mrs. Dead. Ramirez comes up, the DH. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, no, the other day? All right. It's a strike. Count goes to 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Outside. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Ramirez at the plate. 2-2 pitch. High in the air. Going over is Schwarber, and he makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for the Cubs. Here in the top of the 8th. Phillies up 5-2. The catcher, Gabby Hartnett, will come up. The pitch. See ya. We've seen a ton of home runs. A solo shot by Gabby Hartnett. Every run tonight has come off a home run. And it's now a 5-3 ball game. The Cubs are now down by 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. A solo shot by Hartnett. Let's check this one out again. You see some massive shots tonight. A lot of upper deck shots. And now the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg, comes up. 2 outs, bases empty. The Cubs now down by 2. In their first strike, 0-1. Cubs not going away quietly, that's for sure. And now the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch by Kimbrell. Fouls that one off down the first base line. Count goes to 0-2 to Ryan Sandberg. And now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Up high. That'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. However, the Cubs score a run. A solo shot by Gabby Hartnett. It's now a 5-3 ball game here at Jammin' Sports. inning. Actually, we're in the bottom of the 8th. My bad. I got ahead of myself. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Advert Alzole will come in to pitch for the Cubbies. I got a half an inning ahead of myself. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It happens. Jimmy Rollins, the shortstop, will come up. Philadelphia will try to get some insurance runs. Hey, I'm human. I mess up every now and then. In there for a strike, 0-1. But I'm man enough to admit it. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. The 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Quickly 0-2 to Rollins. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Shy Park. I'm just messing up by the numbers. I'll quit while I'm ahead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Rollins will strike out. 1 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 8th. Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. 1 out, bases empty. Shy Park, Philadelphia, that's where we are. Game 4 of the NLDS. Fouls it off, strike 1. Phillies up by 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Make that strike 2. Bruce Sutter warming up in the bullpen. Counts 0-2 to Schwarber. The 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the 8th. Philadelphia up 5-3. The Phillies can wrap up the series with a win. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. He's had a bad night. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Salisbury the Fox in the room. Great to have you all along. 1-2 pitch. Pops it up. Santo comes over and makes the play for out number 2. Schwarber pops out to third. 2 down. Base is empty. Third baseman Mike Schmidt will come up. Yeah, he's 0-4 tonight. So Schmidt comes up. He went around, strike 1. Shy Park in Philadelphia. That's a golden sombrero. Oh, 1 pitch. Rips it foul. Quickly 0-2 to Schmidt with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And now the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. A 2-out single for Schmidt. That will extend the inning. A 2-out single. And now coming up, Ryan Howard, the first baseman, with 2 outs. Mike Schmidt at first base. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. The first baseman, Howard. If they ever tried. That's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch to Howard. Down low, 2-1.
2-1.
Then shut it down. That would be the game plan for the Cubs in the 9th. They have to get this final out here, though. 2-1 pitch to Howard. In there for a strike. Count goes to 2-2. with 2 outs, runner on first base. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. That will end the inning. At the end of 8, the Phillies lead it 5-3. We go to the 9th here at Jammin' Sports. Sir Anthony Dominguez will be the pitcher for the Phillies in the 9th inning. All right, we're in the top of the 9th. The Cubs need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. If not, the Chicago Cubs, the defending World Series champions, are down to their final 3 outs of the season. First baseman Cap Hansen will lead things off. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Phillies 3 outs away from the National League Championship. 2-0. The Giants await. Giants wrapped up their series on the Braves long ago. 2-0 pitch. Popped it up. Coming over, Schmidt. And Schmidt makes the play for out number 1. 1 down. The Cubs are down to the last 2 outs. Third baseman Ron Santo comes up. We'll have the Dolphins and Patriots after this, unless the Cubs come back. That's a base hit. A 1-out single for Santo. This one's not over yet. The tying run is at first base, or is at the plate, I'm sorry. Tying run is at the plate. 1 out, runner on first for the Cubbies. And now Billy Williams, he represents the tying run with 1 out. In there for a strike, going 1. A home run ties this game up. And now the 0-1 pitch. Down the line, but foul. Count goes to 0-2 to Billy Williams. And now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Santo at first base. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Dominguez kind of struggling here in the 9th. Phillies tried to put this one away. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Two-two pitch. Oh, it hit him. Oh, my goodness. That'll be a walk. And now the Cubs, with 1 out, have a runner on first and second. Sammy Sosa comes up. The tying run is at first base. The go-ahead run's at the plate. In there for a strike. It's a dollar shave killer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. A walk below the bases. We're at PHI Park in Philadelphia. Cubs trying to come back. 1 out, runner on first and second. The 1-1 pitch. Oh boy. Up high, 2-1. Can the Cubs tie it up? Can they take the lead? 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. That'll even the count at 2-2. There you go, Salisbury. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Salisbury in charge of the marketing department. Count remains at 2-2 to Sosa. 2-2 pitch. Down low, full count, 3-2. Oh boy. Phillies just need 2 more outs to put this one away. A double play ends the game. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. I know, I was being funny too. 3-2 pitch. Popped it up. Utley. Infield fly is called. Utley makes the play, 2 down. The Cubs are down to their final out. But the go-ahead run is at the plate with Ernie Banks. The Phillies need 1 more out to advance to the National League Championship to face the Giants. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. A walk below the bases. This one not over yet. 1-0 pitch. Oh boy, up high, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch to Banks. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Oh, man, that was close. 3-1. How is that not a strike? The crowd boos tremendously. A walk below the bases. The 3-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Full count. 3-2. Cubs down to the last strike. Three-two pitch. Struck him out. The Phillies win. The Phillies wrap up the series with a 5-3 win over the Cubs tonight. And the Phillies will advance to the National League Championship to take on the Giants. They win the series 3-1. Once again, your final score, Philadelphia 5, Chicago 3. The Phillies win the NLDS 3-1 over the Cubs. And they'll take on the Giants in the National League Championship. Up next, in about 10 minutes or so, we'll go back to NFL football. It'll be the Dolphins and the Patriots. We'll see you then.